Hey, how's it going, folks? This is FehtSama. So, I messed up on the initial recording. About 20 minutes of gameplay is just kind of what I could recover from my audio files. The game won't let me actually go backwards after I make certain decisions at this point. So, sorry for the little bit there. It shouldn't be too bad. I just can't go backwards, and yeah, so I gotta make sure I make the recordings right properly in the future. If you need to skip ahead, I'll go ahead and try to remember to leave a link in the description, a timestamp to let you guys know when it actually lines up with gameplay, because for some reason I started the recording without actually pushing the start recording thing on my footage part. So we were running into another FehtSama sort of playthrough. Not nearly as disastrous as that turned out to be, but yeah, I did what I could with it. So it almost seems like I'm sort of jinxed with this game. It's providing a good message, but I feel like I'm not delivering it very well whenever I mess up like that. Anyways, thank you all, and I will see you whenever you're done looking at this weird footage stuff, and we'll be lined up in like the half-hour mark or something like that. Hey, how's it going, folks? This is FehtSama, and we're getting back into another episode of Moe Era. So in our last episode, quite a bit revealed to us. Ended up that the three girls plus Tyche are like the sisters of fate and like their goddess sort of chaperone. I forget her name. I might be like related to Aphrodite. I don't know, maybe not. Aphrodite sounds like more of a love goddess. I don't remember her name. Starts with an A though. So we do have a continue, and we were able to successfully get Sema's like positive outcome. Basically, she likes it whenever you're direct and you're like out up front about the important stuff, not stuff that's like ephemeral, but things that might actually matter in the long run. So now we're gonna look into Nana's storyline. We're just gonna basically, I'll go ahead and skip ahead on dialogue until I get to something new based on what Nana has to say for us. She's the one that kind of knows the outcome of every person's fate, so she's sort of the one that like has to try and somehow make the world entertaining, even though she knows the ending. So that's got to be kind of lame. That does make sense why she sort of likes to. I think she likes to like live in the moment and just simply enjoy existing, being very present. So let's see here. All right, we are going to focus on Nana this time. Oh, hey, hello there, Tyche. Tyche? I think it's Tyche. Great, leave everything else to me. I don't know what's going on here. What, do you expect me to invite you to that cafe? Well, who knows, if you offer something cool in return. How much cash do you have on you? Hey, I just wanted to talk for a while before the lesson starts. I think I've already seen all this dialogue, so let's see if it's possible to skip all the stuff I've already read, without skipping whatever Tyche has to say. What are you up to, Tyche? Alright, Yuki, time to make a choice. Great, so here we are. It's the first day again. Each book is directly connected to one of the girls. I hope you figured out that much. Yeah, I think I've figured it out. It's probably going to try and hold my hand now that I've unlocked some of the story, but yeah, this one we are going to do Winnie the Pooh. Let's see, great, leave everything else to me. Why are you so involved now, Tyche? This is bizarre. I guess now that the veil has been dropped, they're just going to try and reveal stuff here. Okay, so yeah, and then we get thigh gap with Nana. Good to know. All right, I realized I lost my notes in the classroom. I was on my way out when I stumbled across Nana. Yuki, do you know, what do you like most, morning or evening? Where's the day option? Hey, it's too boring. It's not an answer worth replying. Dangerous statement, Nana. Come on, I bet you also consider yourself smarter than others. Well then, you better answer honestly and cleverly. Why do you hate others that much? It's not like I hate them, it's just that I don't have anything to talk about with them. Name one topic you can discuss with me that you can't discuss with them. Easy. While traveling abroad, far, far away, do you like to, say, check out a random grocery store to try out some weird local food? And then just sit for a while and listen to the people and the ambience. Yeah, see, I think, yeah, she's very, basically, yeah, since she knows people's futures, it's kind of, she just has no choice but to enjoy the moment, so. Of course, I like doing what you said. What's so special about it? The majority of people would call your trip to a waste of time because you haven't seen much. The best practice is to jam-pack everything in 2 days, visiting tourist shrines only. Then fly away saying that the country is nothing special and tourist-infested. Learning a few words in the local language? Nope, just speak really slow in your mother tongue. It's kind of what people leave reviews on the internet. Sounds silly, as everyone would look the same had I travel like this. They simply need to show others that they travel more than them. Yeah, it's very much what I see a lot on the internet, and it's been like this for at least the last decade, where it's more of just kind of, look at me and my fantastic life, but it's really just to try and like push yourself up on the social status artificially, and you're not really there for the reason of being there. You're kind of doing these different things because you want the attention and want people to validate your otherwise what you perceive as a relatively boring life. So that's my opinion on that. I guess you've traveled a lot, haven't you, Nana? Well, not that much, but I managed to understand everything about travel. Got it. And how's Japan treating you? Kind of silly to ask me about this, but you know how much time I've spent here. How is that relevant to my question? The grass is always greener on the other side, Yuki. I see. Don't get me wrong, I really love my country though, okay? For me, pretty much everything seems perfect here. Of course, you're a visitor. It's one of the best countries to visit as a tourist. It's kind of funny because me and my brother were planning on doing a trip to Japan in December, so I gotta save up for that. But you're right, I would say, at least for me, that's probably one of the best places I could think of to go and visit. I don't know where exactly he wants to go visit, whether it's Kyoto or Tokyo sort of area. If we go Tokyo, I'd probably go down like the Akihabara area, all the different like trash subculture sort of stuff, just to see what kind of weird gizmos and whatnot they have. If it was Kyoto, more that direction, I'd probably go and see like different pretty vistas and I don't know. Depends on how long we stay there. He says a week or two. In that case, it's going to be really expensive, and I probably will ride the train. So I'll probably go ahead and travel around a bit if I can get my legs underneath me and do all that. But yeah, that might be a good that might be a good opportunity to do a vlog and stuff, since I probably won't be able to upload enough videos to back me up whenever I leave on that trip. It depends. It isn't too hard for me to make these videos, but more of it's, I kind of almost need a second computer so I can have the stuff I've already worked on process in the background somewhere else while I record on this computer. Maybe I'll have to turn my laptop into something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but one step at a time, I suppose. Anyways, my favorite thing about Japan is that people here are considerate of others. It is true. Actually, yeah, it's like one of the very few places in the world that you can feel comfortable, like having your kids go walk downtown just to go get like grocery store stuff, or you just generally feel kind of safe, because the culture there promotes well-being towards each other. I find that unless you're living in some sort of rural area in America, a lot of the more busy places, there's just too many people that are out to take advantage of you, whether it's for money or for something else, or just there's a lot of selfish people, I think, in America, and so it's I don't know, it's very, I'm sure there's bad places and bad people in Japan, but as far as what I've seen in like daily living sort of videos and stuff, it looks like you could, it still has that sort of close-knit community sort of feel to it, and at least that's what my opinion is on that. I could be wrong at this point, but who knows. Let's see here. You can craft your own world and be sure you find similarly minded people. It's very peaceful here if you don't ask for much and live in the country. But then you start working in Tokyo, doing daily morning commutes to Shiba via Sobu line. Doesn't ring any bells for me. Why would it? You're an exchange student, after all. Alright, let's go with something you can understand. It's awesome here if you don't stand out. As for me, honestly, I fail in that. Or, I fail to fit in. I also noticed how polite everyone is. And politeness here is a solid foundation. However, sometimes it becomes as solid as a concrete wall. Oh, and don't forget, if you're an outsider, you'll be considered an outsider forever. By the way, people here really love France. France is like the European version of Japan. Interesting to know. What? They have nothing in common. The ambiance, the vibe is somewhat similar, but this topic is also too complex for a lot of people. I understand what you're talking about, Nana. Are you heading off to your home? Yeah. Mind if I tag along? You can go in for a walk with Nana. So cute. I don't. I'm surprised. Well, you've never kept me company before. It's because our class just started, silly. Also, you picked my favorite book. Shall we go, or do you prefer to stay here? Oh, wait, did I think Tyche skipped some of the extra stuff, like the other books. We only went through one book in that time, so, okay. Well, it's making things a little easier to progress to the goodie bits. Shall we go, or do you prefer to stay here? All right, give me a cute picture. Come on. Well, we got this knockoff 7-Eleven scene. Evening already. Time sure flies. We walk in silence. It feels a bit awkward. I decide to start a conversation, but play it safe. Hey, Nana. Yes? You know, I admire your outlook on life. The way you see things may be unusual, but it's honest and clever. I can relate to what you said in class today. Thanks. And that's it. One word reply? Maybe she doesn't like small talk? Alright. So clever now that when I look at you, I can't help but notice. Notice another layer below your surface and fun and cutesy. Wow, so deep. Getting straight to the personal matter, are we? This is our one cover scene. Nice. Just teasing you, it's okay. See, chit-chat feels like sandpaper to me. And the surface you just described, you know, it's very convenient to have one. It makes life a whole lot easier, Yuki. People perceive me as a nice, innocent girl, especially because I look pretty young. You know what? It's great. And I play dumb when I need to. It's enough to get out of everything. Pretty clever. Who'd blame me if I make a face like this? Yeah, I understand. Well, what does the real Nana look like? I'm trying to figure this one myself, Yuki. Don't know yet. Time will tell. One thing I know for sure is that unexpected cleverness throws people off. I do that all the time with my characters in Guild Wars. I play the Asura characters, which are like diminutive smarty pants sort of tunes. But it's really nice to be kind of like that unassuming sort of character. Or I play into the culture of that game where like they assume you're going to be closed off and stuffy and just, you know, you're trying to be smart, but you're not actually smart or clever. And then, you know, not to toot my own horn, but I think whenever I actually engage with people, it's, you know, actually clever and actually quick-witted. So it's a fun little exercise every time I step into that role whenever someone decides to talk to my characters. I like to play female characters mainly, and one of the more interesting aspects of that is to let someone else approach me instead of me going out and trying to reach. Because if I try to reach out to people too much, then it just looks like I'm needy and kind of annoying. And being a smaller sort of character, that is sort of the expectation, is to be small and annoying. So, anyways, it's nice to be more of a, I'm not gonna be easy, but you know, I am, the door's unlocked if you want to give it a knock and take a peek inside kind of thing. So, I don't know, there's that. Let's see here, what do you mean? My friends don't ask me, or ask for my advice anymore. They used to, you know? Why? Well, they expected this. Take it easy, you can make it. I'll be rooting for you, alright? Wow, now I know what causes global warming. Anyways, I think you see the point. And when I actually try to help, how cold and rude, I thought you were my friend. You know what? I'd listen to your advice, Nana. Especially if it went together with you rooting for me. I see. By the way, I actually enjoy cute things. I really do. They make everything tolerable. Nana, what do you look for in people? Fun. I thought I told you. Is that all? I don't buy it. Alright, much more than that, but I'm tired of being disappointed in people. Over and over again, they turn out to be boring and predictable. It's painful, so I've just stopped expecting anything. Fun is my safe bet. Well, I hope someone exceeds your expectations very soon. Okay, I'll keep an eye on you. That's cute. On me. Alright, Yuki, I need to take the subway now. It was nice talking to you, I mean it. See you tomorrow. That was nice. And eerily similar to how I treat things. Alright, Tyche, what do you want? Let's see here. Okay, second day, I made it easier for you. It's the last choice you need to make. Honestly, I'd like to continue with the piano puzzle, but... I see, so we're just gonna skip on ahead. Okay, so... Shit, what was her answer? Math and beauty, that's... Math and the future, math and success. I'm pretty sure this one was Nana's. Hey, you already made the same choice before. You need to make another pick, first pick. Really? No, wait. Math in the future is big data. Math and beauty is Nana's choice. Okay. All right. Well, sorry about that little bit of an interruption. I hope that the first little bit of the video wasn't too bad. I ended up recording almost 20 minutes of me just talking into the mic and not having the actual recording going. I hate whenever I do that. How does that... I must have something wrong with like my like going between the different apps and just not fucking lining things up properly. All right, I'm gonna clap just to make sure that this recording is all straight and stuff. Okay. All right. So, at this point, we will continue, and hopefully it's not bullshit for me to have to edit this sort of stuff. Fucking god damn it. It's Nana. She says nothing, just standing around. ... Not being fond of staring contests, I decide to say something first. How are you? Or, hey, how are you? Ready for the career day tomorrow? Sure I am. Is there anything wrong? No, it's all right. Thanks for asking. Nana, you're acting strange. ... Sorry, you have nothing to do with it. What happened? Don't think you'll understand, Yuki. Can't say unless I give it a try. Well, if you insist. I can't take it anymore. People are so scripted. Scripted? Predictable? What do you mean? Yes, to put it mildly. Have you ever played a role-playing game, Yuki? she's vibing with me, guys. Hey, it's not that kind of game, you silly. A computer game where you have a few main characters, a side cast, and then a lot of non-playable characters to enrich the game lore. Your interaction with the latter is limited to just a couple of phrases. It's because they're usually scripted only to serve a certain game purpose. Guess what? It seems that our life is no different. What do you mean? I think 80% of people, if not more, are non-playable characters. Come on, it's not true. Maybe I'm wrong, but then tell me, why are they so shallow? Try to throw in an unconventional reply when chatting to these people. Next thing you know, there's a particularly blank expression in their eyes. You broke the script, and they're not programmed to handle that. Oh wow, Nana. At least now it's clear why you were silent in the beginning. Ready for the career day tomorrow? If I say yes, would you be delighted? If I say no, would you offer immediate help? I doubt it. Truth is, only expected reply that abide by the script. Translation, thank you. Something you could reply with, oh, I see, and all. Well, how do you expect me to communicate? I'd expect anyone, you included, to keep silent if there's nothing to say. People can't just shut up, and you know why? Because they're afraid to start thinking instead of talking. Thinking processes can lead to a rather unpleasant self-realization. That is, how shallow you are. This kills the non-playable character. That's not bad about... What's so bad about discussing something conventional, like hobbies? Nothing, but then it goes down the same alley. Music? No one knows anything outside of the top charts. Movies? Same people only watched what's trending today. Trending is the key word here. Non-playable characters don't have hobbies, they just follow the trend. Now that you mention it, internet subculture is going mainstream. We're in the meme generation, Yuki. It's even worse when they start enjoying my hobbies. What are you into? Swimming, for instance. So what if swimming becomes the next hot topic? Then my local pool will be crowded with people who can't swim at all. They don't even want to learn. They're here because everyone else is. I'd close that pool for being too shallow. Geez, Nana, isn't that a bit too much? You're simply calling the majority of people fools. I've never ever called them like that. In a way, they're the smarter ones, as they fit in seamlessly, while I just stand out like a sore thumb. I've actually gone a bit too far. Please don't take what I said close to heart, alright? I'm a bit ashamed of this confession. Well, sorry for scripted replies, I guess. You're not like that. I'm even thinking, you know, it's just a maybe. Maybe my life gets less boring every time I talk to you. You made me light up a bit, thanks. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. I feel like that was kind of a cover. Alright, what do we got here? BB Company, big building. Construction. Let's see here. We erect the biggest ones. Nana ended up helping some random construction company. Oh, hi, Yuki. Look here, I try to attract those who may work in the construction industry. How's it going for you? All good, watching me distributing all the flyers in no more than 5 minutes. I know how to talk to people. What do I have to do? Just don't distract me, and that's it. Is that all? Alright, you can also help me. These flyers... also hand me these flyers when needed. So I don't need to grab those stupid leaflets, you know? Alright, ready, set, go. Someone approaches the booth. I think it's a guy from another class. Hey, which class are you from? Well, what's the difference? Are you here looking for work or what? I'm still studying, you know? And you could have been working already. Everyone would be so proud of you. I don't know, construction work is kinda low class. Hey, it's only the beginning. You're going to rule the world, rule the whole site in the future. Well, it's the future, right? I need something fun from the very beginning. You have it, look here. It's an adventure for real men. Meaning the working conditions are terrible. You can travel and get to know your country. Yeah, so I'll have to work in the middle of nowhere. Adequate compensation. Like when I have enough pay for the food every month. When I have enough to pay for the food every month. Screw you, we don't need someone like you. Whatever, I'm leaving. Whatever. No, wait, I have to give you this handout. I don't need it. It's okay, just take it. No. If you don't take it now, I'll scream and say you're harassing me. What? Trying to touch my... No. The guy takes the handout and almost runs away, his face being ruby red. How's this for you? How should I put it? Yuki, a victory is a victory. I know, but still. Hush, here comes another one. We see a humble-looking girl approaching us. Hey, what do you guys have here? An opportunity to be a construction worker, a dream job for every girl. Are you kidding me? Well, look at this. A hard hat, fancy shoes, all this at no cost to you. Do you have to have pink hair? Or do you have let's see, do you have a pink hard hat? That's what... I don't know what I'm reading sometimes. No worries, we can paint it. Well, what do I have to do? Well, a construction site is a twilight world of swingers. Not saying a word, the girl turns around and leaves in a hurry. Nana, what on earth was that? What do you mean? When the wind blows, the whole site is swinging. Don't play dumb. Well, who cares? I don't need her anyway. Pink hat? What nonsense. Nana's performance continued on like this. However, the guy from the construction firm looked quite satisfied. Jeez. Alright, and this is after the luncheon thing. We're about to get going. In fact, Taya already left us. I'm waiting for the girls to return from the bathroom. The first one to come back is Nana. Hey there, where are the others? Being slow as always. Well, I don't mind. It's a good excuse to spend more time here. I never return to the same place twice, but I'm ready to make an exception. I bet it's a trending date spot, perfect for making an impression. Maybe you're right, Yuki. But I can't be sure unless I see for myself. I hope you won't be stalking anymore. Anyone but myself. She's looking right at me. Wait, maybe that means you want to return here, like, with someone? Why not? Still staring. I wonder what I should reply. You're the one paying, though. What? I haven't even said anything. I should be the one making the invitation. That's what you think, right? Sorry, I hate waiting. It's too boring. From another side, it actually feels weird unless you do it. So, do you want me to come along or not? If you want to come here again, of course. She acts indifferently, but I feel it's all made up. Nana must be very, very nervous right now. I do. She says nothing, only smiles brightly. Let's go tomorrow. I'm not sure about tomorrow. I need to check my plans. Alright, next weekend also works if you're busy. ... On second thought, I can reschedule something. Huh? At 2 p.m. tomorrow, we meet here. Deal. Alright, maybe you'll get a non-class uniform sort of picture. It's all cute and moe. I don't feel too well, better get some sleep early. I wonder what my sister's doing. Your face is all red. Are you okay? Tomorrow is Friday. Will you spend time with me? By the way, that girl came yet again. Yeah, Tyche. My head hurts. That girl. Oh, right, the scroll. And this stuff keeps moving around. I don't know what that means. It's probably gonna, like, make me go, ah, that's what it means, whenever I finally realize what it is. Unless I'm completely missing the whole point of this. And it's right there in my face. It's different, again, but I'm too tired to be surprised by it. Enough with it. I better go to bed now. I woke up with a slight headache. It's like I had a fever yesterday. Well, who cares about yesterday? Today is the day. Today is to get off your butt and go and hang out with a girl. Nana was terribly late. Aw, it's cute. Hi, Yuki. I want a dessert. No, sorry for being late, as expected. I want to order every single dessert here. Every single one. Will it fit? Now that you say it, just pick the best one. Impossible. All the desserts are the best. Choose one for me if you know better. Alright, Strawberry Delight, Strawberry Shortcake, Peach Passion, Strawberry Peach Cake, or Chocolate Peach Cake. I think she's a strawberry. Wow, that's what I wanted. Honestly, I wasn't sure you'd guess wrong. Or I was sure you'd guess wrong. So there was something you wanted the most. Of course, strawberries, it's a no-brainer. Name one thing... Ah, my nose. My nose! Name one thing which is cuter than a strawberry. Oh wait, you can't. Hey, I'll share one strawberry with you. But only one. Alright, Yuki. Right now you're probably trying to come up with an interesting topic. Let me help you with that. Okay. Say, what do you think a good date is? Doesn't matter as long as it's fun when you get to know each other a little bit. I better save. Just in case I mess up on this. I don't know. I guess I'll save the last thing because there's no other options. I'm pretty sure she just wants to have fun. It doesn't matter what it is. Oh, spot on. When her face moved like that, I was like, wait, is she about to frown and say, like, something bad? But what is fun about? Fun things are fun, that's all I know. Okay, I'll tell you. Fun is about being spontaneous and easygoing. Few things are worse than long-term planning. What's so bad about it? It's useless. Nothing in life goes as planned. Trying to stick to a plan turns you into a non-playable character. And that's how you miss an opportunity of a lifetime. There's a cake. Wow, look at this. It's a shortcake. And it's awesome. You promised to share one strawberry with me. I did? Well, a promise is a promise. Okay, which one should I take? You? No way. What if your fork is dirty and contagious? Hey, I take care of myself. I'm talking about the fork. Well, there's no way, but Yuki. Say, aw. Let's see. How should I eat in a romantic way? Yuki, yeah? Why do you make your lips like this? You look like a duck. Ah. Cool. It was tasty. Yeah, they know what they're doing here. It's because you gave it to me. ... Oh, you. Want me to order something else for you? No thanks. No thanks, then you won't be asking how to kiss me anymore? Well, jokes aside, I'd rather prefer you know me better than all that. I probably contradict myself. No, it's okay. Do you believe me? Yeah, why? I'm lying. A girl decides if she could kiss you the first minute or two meet. You're kidding me. I wish. Let's see, regardless of that, I actually want to know you better. Does it mean you already know whether or not you could kiss me? Let's be fun and spontaneous, and it's not too far from the other branch, so... Okay, let's see here. Of course I already know. And? Ha! No way I'm telling you. By the way, what do we do next? How about we going for a walk? Let's do it. Also, promise you take me here again, Yuki. Next second, Nana changes her mind, and now we're in an expo. Art stuff. Back to this art picture again. It must be the right path, then. We're gonna find out some more secrets. Let's see, look at this painting. Check it out. This fusion of ancient and relatively modern... Yuki, what's your biggest fear? Living a meaningless life. Then we have something in common. She says nothing for a few seconds, and then she silently stands much closer. That fear, it's because of my family. My mom and dad are very conservative, so my life was predefined. Good education, steady job, happy marriage, kids, growing old. Thanks, but no thanks. I don't blame them, though. They're non-playable characters. Hey, go easy on your parents. They're family, after all. You know what's funny? Sometimes I see a light in their eyes when they do something fun. It only lasts for a while when they're back to their programmings. Hey, I want some fresh air. Sure. We moved to a small park nearby. Hey, Yuki, you're pretty tall, you know that? I wonder if, come closer, would you, let's see here. Would the difference make me look funny? There's only one way to find out. Very cute. Next thing I know, we're standing like this. Her gentle body is so close. Yuki, I told you that fun is about the only thing I need. Well, you know what? Maybe you're my type of fun, Yuki. Oh, it probably sounds so cheesy. I don't know what to say right now. Well then, why don't we just stay like this for a while? Comfortable silence is rare. Just like you. Feels like we're getting closer. Are we getting closer? It really is tripping my eyes out. It feels like we're getting closer. I'm getting like this visual sort of sensation. Okay, I get it. All right. Just waiting for me to click is what it is. All right. It's still doing it. It's still doing that weird, it feels like it's slowly, very slowly zooming in. Hey, Yuki, look. Who's tall now, huh? How does it make you feel? Inferior? Ha. Watch me now. Let's see here. Let me get closer to you so you can see well enough. Well enough? Yeah. Her face gets closer and closer. So close, so close. You know, on the other hand, when I'm with you, Yuki, I don't mind feeling weak. I want to give a reply, but words suddenly become less meaningless. Ah, here we go. Nice. Pretty sure they kissed. Welcome back. Now you got to know another one of the Moire. Moire? Let me call her right away. Hey Yuki, I'm glad to see you. You learned about my true identity, right? Well, what can I say? Being Nana is much more fun. Maybe Nana is the real me after all. At least you're acting the same. Yep. Why did you decide to stay here, Yuki? Anyway, I think you've made the right choice, Yuki. Oh, and thanks for yesterday. It was very special to me. I would invite you again anytime, Nona. Call me by that name one more time and I won't help you at all. All right. So you have a whole year ahead of you, but where to start? What should you do? Tell me. The thing is, it doesn't matter. Now, that's a useful one. Bonus points for sarcasm, but I mean it. Yuki, do whatever you want, but only if it's impossible for you not to do it. Do whatever you want, but only if it's impossible for you not to do it. Trying to think what could I do that... Let's see. Sorry, my brain is starting to get a little mixed up here. Okay. But only if it's possible for you not to do it. Only it's a double negative, so it's kind of confusing. Only if it's impossible, so I can't do it, to not do it, so I can't do it. So if it's impossible for me to not do it. I'm trying to think what I could do that, like, you know, as a thing that I absolutely can't not do. I'm confused. Me too, Yuki. Well, would you like to be a writer? That doesn't sound too bad. But if you were to pick just one thing to do every day, would it be writing? I don't think so. Then never write. You can't live without eating. Does it mean I should do nothing else starting tomorrow? Do you think? Let's see. Do you only think about eating the whole day? Is what you eat extremely important to you? Well, not really. Then eat to live, not live to eat. Had you answered yes, then I would have suggested you become a cook. Sorry, it's chef nowadays. I think you got my point. Yeah. Good, then why don't you do the following. Get yourself a piece of paper and a pen. No smartphones, go old school. Write down a list of things you really can't live without. Then narrow it down as much as you can. It doesn't matter what's left on the end, just do it. Oh, and don't fall into the socially acceptable trap. What? Marking something off your list just because it's considered not cool. What if I realize I only like to do nothing? Those who say that usually delude themselves. You think I enjoy something when you're deprived of it? Let's see, you think you enjoy something when you're deprived of it. Do nothing for like half a year and you're guaranteed to go crazy. Nowadays, you can make big money even by doing nothing on camera. But guess what? It's still a lot of work behind the scenes. Do your best. Trust me, it's going to be fun. See you soon, Yuki. Yeah. I can't really guarantee that I'll be able to keep up the whole YouTube thing, but it's always kind of just kept coming back for me. So, as you know, cliche or whatever it may seem, I will try to do this every day, and that's why I'm doing like every chance I get, like at least 2 videos. Sometimes 1 video, it just depends. And then releasing them just kind of depends on, you know, family stuff and if I got time to even like sit down and actually get things processed. But shoot, I guess that's the easy answer. I don't really have a whole lot that I can't not do. So, yeah, there you go. I'll be here. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh. Alright, well, Nana will be waiting for us. So, in a year's time, Sema told us to mark down 2 things to do every day and get them done. And even if I can't focus, make sure to spend at least 45 minutes on those things that I need to get done that day. And go forward with it with, living a life that you want to live. Like, even if it is a different life that you think you're living. Just do it. And what's 1 year out of your life is what they're trying to explain. So with Nana, she's probably emphasizing on, make sure that you're doing something that you can't not do. And kind of basically saying, whatever it is that you enjoy most to do, make sure you're doing it, no matter what it is, whether it's socially acceptable or not. So, yeah, I will have to keep that in mind. And this thing's all pink and stuff now, so it looks like there's one more continue, obviously, with Marcia. I didn't quite do that tail right. But I guess that solves that. I messed up the recording at the beginning of this, and I did the thing where I had my voice captured, but I wasn't like recording on the footage side of things. So, anyways, you guys are all awesome. Thank you for watching to the end. If you did, go ahead and leave a subscription. Leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna try and get this thing off the ground. So yeah, I did already, before I even played this thing, I was like, okay, that's it. I need to just commit to something, and that's what I'm gonna try and do my best to do, is commit to this for the next year. I honestly, I don't want to live in PC life. That just doesn't sound very rewarding in the end. So, yeah, even whenever I was living over in my old apartment, when I got divorced, when I moved up here with my grandparents, it's like not necessarily that I wasn't doing stuff, but I've never really lifted myself off of ground zero. I've just been kind of, whatever gets me by day to day. And I hope that I can maintain this enthusiasm to do something different and keep it up for a year. It's going to be a personal project, and it's going to be the longest project that I have ever personally committed myself to doing. And even if it's underwhelming to some people to, oh, you're just making little quirky videos on YouTube, how big is that? I think after doing it for a year, if anything, it'll speak to me, kind of what I should be doing with myself, if anything, and if something else comes up along the way, I'll let you guys know. But that's currently the plan. We're gonna keep on doing this for a year, and at least for this month, I'm pushing for 100 subscribers. I've got, another 8 people that joined up recently. So if you go ahead and do that, I would appreciate it. I promise that I'll be doing my best to making things that are enjoyable to watch, just adding to that variety pool that of people that, want some extra content, with a... I don't think I'm like the greatest personality, but I will try to be entertaining as I develop my own skills on this platform, because it's something I've wanted to do all the time, for years and years, and I just never quite, committed to the project. So, yeah, I think that's all I gotta say for this one. So, a little bit shorter episode, but I'm sure it's not too bad. Thank you all for watching, and this is FehtSama signing off for now. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.
Tyche.